Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's 3-card tarot read, we're going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. We are asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, our highest version of self. And of course, as always, we do hope that these messages find you well. Let's take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio. Should you feel called to check in on the energy that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to take a look at the energy that is very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances, you can go ahead, check out the link tree. It has my tarot services menu as well as methods of payment. So you can go ahead, select the option that best suits your needs, and we can explore those energies together. That being said, let's also remind you that in the link in my bio, there's a button that says Instagram. When you click on it, it will take you to an option to continue to Instagram or to go to YouTube. I'm trying to grow my presence on both of those platforms. And if you have time, if you don't mind, if you're on those platforms anyway, and if you're enjoying the content, of course, a lot of ifs, but we would greatly appreciate any likes, follows, shares, because it also helps me to not only grow, but to produce better content for you as well. Now, that being said, let's return our attention and focus back to the tarot, where we await Spirit's guidance. So, Spirit, okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get into it. So, the first card coming out is the Knight of Cups. Now, an offer of love speeding towards you. So fast that he's even spilling a little bit of this love. He's like, I gotta get this offer here quick. Interesting. In this deck, this is the Hanged Man, but it says awakening. I do feel that the divine masculines are coming out of slumber. They are starting to think of things differently and in a new way. I feel like they're no longer resisting. They're no longer people-pleasing. They've started to examine their lives here in this Scorpio season. And I feel like they're in the process of transformation and change. This has been something that has been guided by the divine, because you see this angel right here. I feel like their world is turned upside down. Interesting. Because I feel like this was the Fool. Feathers may be significant for you, but very much this energy of things being turned on their head. I feel like what they've reevaluated. I've got the Moon card. I feel like they've been really sitting with their emotions. And I feel like they've just come to the realization that they're in love. They knew that there was something special about this connection. They just couldn't put their finger on it. Why is this connection so important? They thought they were in love before. They thought that they knew what that was. No. they didn't. But also, I feel like they want to reveal and release this secret that they have had love for you from the beginning. They just refuse to allow themselves to believe it. I feel like there is something that gave them cause to worry in this connection. Oftentimes in some of these spiritual connections, there are forbidden elements almost, taboo, or, perhaps this is an LGBTQ connection where one party hadn't been with a member of the same sex before. Perhaps there is a significant age gap or cultural differences, coming from two different worlds. Perhaps you're in two different parts of the country. Perhaps you've never met this person in real life, but have only seen them from a distance. There is some element here of distance or of strife in some fashion or form. But understand, what is meant to be will simply will simply be. If it is meant to be, it will simply be. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. Dolphins may be significant. Mermaids may be significant. But a surprise. I feel like this love is not only a surprise to you, but it caught them off guard as well. But there's a surprise love offer that comes your way. Are you ready for it? May your manifestations burn bigger and brighter than you could possibly imagine. May they come in much sooner than you think. We're wishing you peace, love, and light. And until next time.